everybody, in this video I'm going to show you a Gua Sha massage on a Gua Sha newbie, and we're both going to see how she responds to it and if it helps her back pain. Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Ty Clark. I'm a licensed massage therapist, and I do lots of videos on non-traditional massage techniques and really things that help pain for good. So if you want to see those type of things, whether you're a massage therapist or someone that wants to fix your own pain, you are in the right spot. I talk a lot about Gua Sha, which is one of my favorite massage techniques because it is so good for chronic pain and fatigue, but also different injuries and things that just won't go away. So let's go ahead and do this massage and see how Amber responds to it. So with Amber, I'm really excited to try this on her because she literally has only had one other massage and it wasn't any type of fascial release massage. So I'm guessing that we might see some good stuff here. Amber, like a lot of women, have problems where the bra strap can just dig into the shoulders, and when your chest pulls from the front, it really can cause a lot of back problems, upper, middle, and lower. And so I'm excited to see what we're going to see here. So we're going to get started, and with Gua Sha, you always want to do some warm-up before you go ahead and do the actual scraping. And also, fascia responds to stress. And so a lot of times our fascia is bundled up or it's stuck because we do have stressful lives, or we just cause a lot of stress in our bodies through how we treat it. But none of us do that, right? We always go to bed on time and oh yeah, and eat really good food.
No Halloween candy.
Yeah, no Halloween candy. I don't know, what would you say your stress level has been at for the past couple of years?
Oh,
out of 10.
Out of 10, probably, about 4. Not too bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you don't strike me as like the most stressed out
No,
person.
I'm pretty laid back.
And I often get the question, how long should I warm up? How long should I warm up the skin? You know, it actually depends on the method that you're using. If you're doing this on yourself, like on your legs or something like that, you can actually get like a hot pad, or you can do this after you exercise or get out of the bath. Those are two really great ways to warm it up. Otherwise, I found it takes about, 5 minutes of a good relaxing massage, and then maybe 2 or 3 minutes of deeper work to kind of get all the fascial layers ready. And you'll see once you start doing fascia, the coloring that comes up. If when you start it looks kind of white and blanched, it doesn't look like there's coloring, it's not warm enough. So I'll kind of tell you what I'm feeling in Amber's back and shoulder. So right away, upper traps, rhomboids are pretty solid. So they're pretty stuck together right there. That's pretty normal. Most people have that just from modern technology, computer jobs, and just sitting with your arms in front of you with a screen or phone or something like that.
That makes sense. I can feel it in my neck when I look at the phone or screen for a long time. Yeah.
So a lot of times the pain in your neck comes from the traps, and so when we release it down lower, you'll be able to feel some relief up in your neck.
Oh yeah, I can already feel that.
Yeah. And then the other thing I like to do, like right before I do Gua Sha, is I'll come in here and do some friction massage. This is amazing for fascia. Okay, so I want to kind of show you what her skin's looking like now. She's getting a really nice red coloring, and right away I see some bumps coming up, which tells me that she's had some like metabolic waste trapped under there, maybe some toxins, stuff stuck right under the skin. And so Amber, you might start feeling some itchiness, which is really normal.
Yeah. And
that's kind of your histamine reaction, your body's response to those things being released. And it's a good thing because your body doesn't want them, right? Okay, so I've done it a few times down the back. See how she has that really nice red coloring. Okay, now I'm gonna start focusing a little bit more. I want a nice glide, so make sure you have some extra oil up here. And the motion I'm using is like a scooping motion, so down and up. And the other question that I get a lot is, how long do I go with this? And the answer is, it depends on the coloring. Now, you can see she's getting some petechia, which is this red rashy looking stuff. I'm gonna go to where I see it, and then I'm going a little bit longer, maybe a minute longer, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Sometimes when people have severe problems, or kind of a severe case of fascial adhesions, then you kind of need to work at it in layers. You're not going to be able to get it all at once. Okay, so what is it feeling like right now?
It feels good. I feel like my blood has gone to the surface.
Yeah, it's really warm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very warm.
Even if I've done some initial warming up on the back, I want to make sure that you return to doing some calming movements in between scraping. I know a lot of people say, like a lot of people that teach Gua Sha say that it's not painful. I've never had anyone do Gua Sha on me and have it not be a little bit tender or so. The more you do it, the less painful it gets. So, you know, like on my IT band, I've had IT band syndrome. I had it for like 5 years, and so you can imagine once I started doing that on my legs, it was pretty intense.
Yeah.
But I can do it now on my legs and have zero pain, so maybe that's what they're talking about.
That must be. Yeah, it's just a little tender. It's not like.
So one of the other reasons I really like Gua Sha is that, you know, when I'm giving a massage and I'm like, oh, I'm not totally sure where it's stuck, this kind of acts as like a little metal detector where it shows up exactly where it's stuck. That's where you're going to see all the different colors of redness. So some people, if you're watching this, may never get more than this red coloring right here. If their skin never has any of the rashy looking stuff come up, all that means is that they're just getting fresh blood to the area, and that's it. It's pretty healthy. They tend to be less stressed people that aren't very anxious. So you aren't, or you are?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not anxious at all.
I was gonna say no, you weren't.
That's crazy. You could tell that from the skin.
Yeah.
Doing this.
Well, I'll get people in that are like in a good place in their life. There's one person I'm thinking in particular, and she would come in, and I'm like, man, like you've got the healthiest fascia I've ever seen.
Wow.
And like a year later, she came back to me, and
totally different.
She had just had a stressful year, and
wow.
I was just like, oh man, I can totally feel it in your fascia. It was almost like a completely different body.
That's amazing. How you could just tell that.
Right?
I didn't know so much was in my fascia. I had no idea.
No.
So cool.
But you have pretty healthy fascia. And you get these areas that are probably more from, like you said, your bra straps, you know, and that pressure.
Yes.
And so stress can be a lot of things. It can be like the emotional, that type of stuff, life stress, but it can also be like a physical. See there, now I can feel some areas that feel kind of gritty, but they're releasing pretty fast. Okay, so when you are doing your daily stuff, like do you feel more tightness over here normally? Or is it equal?
It's about equal on both shoulders. And by the end of the day, my shoulders just ache if I've had, you know, like the bra on all day with the straps. It just aches. And I have to take it right off and end the day.
Yeah. guess that's the benefit of not having a large chest.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't felt what that's like.
Now this is becoming one of my favorite ways to do gua sha on the neck. The other way is to have them in a seated position, but it's just not ideal. Like, people like to relax through this. It is much easier to get results when they are in a relaxed position. So I've gone to using this position, side lying. So again, I'm gonna warm up the muscle. Now I know that they're gonna be more comfortable if I put a pillow under their head. That's why I put like a small towel under there so it's not completely uncomfortable, but I do need their neck at a little bit of a stretch. I'm sorry, neck is not the funnest place to have scraped. I was just doing mine last night and it was miserable. You feel it in your head, but it works so fast.
Yeah.
And do you feel that scrapey stuff?
Yeah.
That's fascial adhesions, you can feel them.
Wow. Yeah, I can feel that.
And to do this, you kind of have to pull the shoulder down so it's at a bit of a stretch. If you let it lay slack there, it's going to be a little bit harder. The muscle's going to be a little mushier. And so I like to pull it down a little bit. Okay, so tell me like how it feels now. How's it feeling?
It feels good. It feels looser. It does. Yeah. I can feel the, especially where you scraped here. Yeah, I can feel that already looser. Like you demanded that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah.
You'll have to let me know like at the end of the day if your bra strap part isn't hurting as much. All right. See you in the next one.